Okay. Let's see how this works actually. Finally got some electricity in the front part of the garage. It's cool out here. So yeah, in the latest bunch of photos, I got the cab headboard actually. No, it's not. It's a big beer, whatever. I actually do know a few of you watch it, so I'm whatever. Still gotta be me. Um, what was running through my head was, yeah, I do it that way. I'm kind of impressed what Daddy built here as a body. You know, I live in it, and if I wasn't a Christian, I wouldn't think it was whatever. But people liked this type of look before. Then you go to, does it get me anything? No, not really. It's just a look. I'm supposed to shave and everything else. I would actually do that to be management again. That worked for me, Cap and Jeff. Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. This doesn't get me nothing. You know, money, having some money in this, I might get something done. But money is not useful when you're dead, but it certainly is when you're in a body. I just shared, you know, from YouTube to the Wall of Hope, Japan's economy. They're a lot smaller than us in terms of what we do. So it's kind of like watching a bird in a cave. When the bird can't sing, you better leave. Japan ain't never gonna be able to not sing. It just ain't gonna be singing as well as it was there for a while. There's a lot of reasons for that. I think the biggest one is quite obvious if you're allowed to look at it. This is one of the things they teach you in school, actually. Capitalism says charge whatever the market will bear. Well, eventually you're going to be taking so much that they can't keep going. You know, that happens. They want to pay as little as possible and charge as much as possible. You know, and it's really not as. Yeah, it takes a long time to come from an amoeba or bacteria to being a human. You get there, Daddy makes sure. But anyway, it still comes down to maybe 100 years for some of us, a lot less for some of us, but you still go home. Well, yeah, it hurts. While you're here, you suffer with some things. You get a lot of fun too sometimes. You know, that's pretty cool too. It isn't all hell. It's heaven and hell put together. It's earth, the middle ground, and it doesn't. They call it the universe because there's a lot of stuff goes on here. Don't go on in hell, and don't go on in heaven. It's the middle ground. don't need as much as I used to, but sometimes it's really good to get a flow going on. Tomorrow we get the mattress to the incredibly heavy. Great. Pot does that. Marijuana, hemp, whatever you want to call it. Smoke it. Even the sweetest stuff makes you cough sometimes. Yeah, they'd like to see that. I believe in balance. Totally. A lot of things you can't have a balance on, but some people drink gasoline. That is way out of balance and they survive it. So I don't know, but I think it really takes guidance. Yeah, and I do have that connection. Daddy is my best friend. I always had it, but it took this long for him to build me. I wish I got paid better. This thing here, man. I'm thinking they gotta take a drill and just drill out the fucking whole crapper. I've had a couple operations over the past 46 years, and I learned not to fear it so much. It's the waking up sucks. You don't always have to wake up here. But as long as you are, let's do a good job, eh? Do the best you can. That goes to rulers, too. As if I matter. But if I did, you'd want to do a good thing. Because if you know you did a bad thing, we ain't going to like each other. A lot of people don't like me. Shit happens. Totally different subject. We also got some solar path lights, and the only one that worked was the one that was already put together. I tried 3 of the other 7, and all 3 of them had I call it circuitry errors. You move it, and the light goes on and off. That ain't cool. If you put it in a stake, it's supposed to stay lit if that's what you paid for, so they're going back. And I don't even trust what they have because, when you manufacture things, that whole shelf could be from the same 5 minutes. And they wouldn't have known it was bad until it got sent back. So we're getting a different brand. They give you a card telling you send them something or call them. We're just taking it back to where we got it, and they can do that. Joseph Prem. He's from India. I mentioned him because he was just on my mind. Don't know this guy's name directly just yet. He says he's Arabic and he lives in Germany. And I'm sure who the hell contacts me unless they got something interesting in what I do? Satan got use for me. And I know bad. I know kids too, so, ask away. They ain't gonna be a heck of a lot of time for me personally. Even right now, I'm not even famous. I still have plenty of things to do. I finally got back to this guy almost a day later. He says, "You in Germany too?" Sorry it took me so long to get back to you. No, I'm actually in the United States. But that's all cool with me. Just because. Just because. This is where I stand when I look out the back of this door. Well, it's a big shed actually. The cars in the background, that's kind of like a lot of blood flow. So is that. Ooh. Yeah, that mother show is here. Let's see though. Kind of getting cold, and Diana's in there being peaceful, and sometimes she can't stand it when I do this stuff. He said, "Go do it out in the damn shed." Yeah, okay. Which is really cool. By the way, she doesn't rule me. We both can yell at each other or even growl at each other and get what we want done. I don't expect her to be able to move a whole lot of stuff, but she definitely has me doing that a lot, by the way. That's what we males are supposed to be doing. I think I'm going to close on this one. Humans have been violent towards each other long before guns. The main thing that a gun does, I'm a lot safer and you're a lot better. Um, yeah, the more firepower you make available, it's obvious already, right? uh, yeah, it's kind of sad to say, but without conflict, you don't grow. Just look at it, but nonetheless. Yeah, we're gonna do this one again. Daddy really loves you. He wouldn't give you a second home if he didn't. He gotta check you out, man. He tried heaven and had to catch half of it out. Now you gotta prove yourselves. Yeah, it's kind of scary too, by the way.